Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So, if you're returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. First things first, you already know, hopefully, everybody having a blessed and productive Saturday. Hopefully, everybody is smoothly getting through the day, whether you're working or not. For those in the city, you already know we in another day of cold weather, frigid weather right now. You don't need to be out there. Keep yourself warm as possible and keep yourself safe. And if you got to be outside, just still be mindful. Be wary of your health, especially if you are suffering from certain health ailments. Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I went out to go walk the dog and was scared to walk her. Not gonna lie to you. It's really that bundle up type of cold today. And in some areas, you probably got some more snow over the snow you already had. So just be careful. Hopefully, there's no black ice. Again, if you don't necessarily have to be out there, keep yourself home. Keep yourself safe. For those who got plans this weekend, again, just make sure you keeping visuals on everything, keeping yourself safe. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. Definitely was a good one. It was a brush off and a dust off of the night before. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. I feel it wasn't that far off from what I was saying yesterday about parents. I mean, actually loving their kids. Definitely wasn't far off, especially on both angles. Because again, it's not just the parents that need to love the kids. The kids need to love and respect and honor their parents, especially while you still got them. You know, there's some people who wish they could get their loved ones back. But if you're fortunate to do what you need to do, like I said, whatever relationship you might have with your parent or whatever relationship you might have with your children, y'all both make sure that y'all keep that communication line open regardless. The most important thing. And I wasn't far off when I said this yesterday neither. No parent should ever think along those lines of harming or even doing any real physical harm to their offspring. And no parent should ever have in the back of their mind or even have that set in their mind to destroy the life of their offspring. Let your offspring live and grow and gain opportunity. Um, for those in the city, I would also tell you just be a little more mindful and careful because it's a lot of stuff going on that really shouldn't be going on, and some of it does have to do with this migrant crisis. Now, story I got about on Randall's Island, they have 5 people in connection to a stabbing that happened on Randall's Island. Now, again, this is supposed to be one of the spots where these migrants are supposed to be coming, gaining some sort of temporary shelter, so on and so forth. And that same token, we done had crimes that had to deal with some of these migrants already. This is the problem, at least in my opinion. Before my mouth get left, I know. Marlene, what's going on, baby? Now, I see the problem is you just decided to bring people into this country not knowing who's who. You don't know who got a violent background, criminal background. You just was trying to gain everybody in here for the sole purpose of just saying this is the land of opportunity. And if you're going through it, you could come here and build and live. But then look and see what's going on. Some of these people have been here and they ain't built nothing yet. They ain't even getting none yet. I'm good, Marlene. Enjoying my Saturday off. Keeping my black self warm as always. Yeah, it's one of those cold days for real, especially in the city. It ain't one of those days you would even want to go out and go visit people. Like, let me go see my. Nah, it's too cold for that. It's too cold for that. So again, for those in the city, if you don't got to be out, keep yourself warm. You know, keep yourself safe too. So I hear you, Marlene. Shoot, I go back tomorrow. Lucky I looked at my schedules. I'm used to working on a damn Saturday, so I assumed I was going in. When I looked again, I said, "Oh, I don't go back." Yeah, it is. All the major spots where they done got, real bad weather as far as snow, ice, and just frigid temperatures. Again, keep yourself warm. Let's see, this is the problem, like I was saying. You're bringing these people into the country not knowing who's who. And you taking them from different spots, basically. You basically taking them from all the areas where you think it's impoverished or you think that there's war going on. But then guess what? They come in here right now, and it's kind of like causing a distraction right now. Some of these crimes being committed right now ain't even being committed by the people here. It's the people who just got here because they don't have nothing. I just read another article they about the migrant women, I guess, that were here, talking about they not going to evict them until 6 months after their child is born. So you basically brought them here, in my opinion, just to send them back. I hear you, Marlene. Supposed to. Shoot, I ain't go nowhere besides to walk him early, and I was mad I did that. But yeah, he got to go, so he got to go. But and this is the problem. So now you basically telling these pregnant women who just got here that yeah, you're not gonna get evicted right away. But as soon as your baby is at least 6 months, you gotta go. Make that make sense. I thought you were supposed to be bringing them there to help. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the way this balance is right now. It's not cool. Said this before, and I'm gonna say this again. How could you try to open up the floodgates and bring everybody here when you still got issues here that you have not solved yet? You still have not solved the homeless problem. How do you get the homeless off the street? You haven't solved the issue on how people could get out of bankruptcy, so on and so forth. There's a lot of things you have not done with the people that is already here, but you want to include more people here. And I'm telling you, this seemed like the last few stories I read had something to do with crime, yes. But in the same token, it's not nobody that's here. This is people that are coming from out of these countries. So my thing was, how do you just pick up a whole group of people, bring them to the states, bring them throughout every state, and then you mean to tell me half of them are not still going to even get what they planned on getting or what they should be getting? You got to look at the ones who was already suffering from homelessness and poverty over there on one end. Then you come here, and then it's almost the same thing: poverty and misery, which is going to lead to crime. And some people will actually do what they feel they need to because this is what they know how to do, at least to survive, and that's sad. Yeah, Marlene, it's gonna be cold everywhere. I think it's only like 35 in the city out here right now. So if we are in 35, because I ain't gonna hold you, it feel like it's 25 outside. It's just not super windy like it should be. It's windy enough. Yeah, Marlene, it's terrible because you gotta look at it. You mean to tell me you're gonna group these people up, bring them here, and then now they gotta go through the same shit that they had to go through back there? For what? If you was gonna incorporate bringing people here, because I don't even like to call them migrants. I would really consider it still refugees because these are people that's supposed to be getting rescued from one damaged spot and taken to somewhere where they could get safety, shelter, and, come on now. Some of these people left because of poverty. Some left because of the nonstop violence, bombings, everything along those lines that was killing and destroying. Then you bring them here and then you killing their spirit and you destroying their spirit. Now again, you gonna tell these women or tell these migrant women that they not getting evicted yet. Basically, when your kid is born, after your kid's 6 months, you gotta go, which is stupid. V, what's going on, baby? Like, this is what I don't get. I'm gonna repeat that again. How do you group up a bunch of people that's already coming from one bad situation? You bring them here thinking and geeing them up that they're gonna have a great situation, and they back to square one. Some of these migrants that came here that should have got public assistance and even emergency shelter and shit like that ain't get shit yet. Some of these people are still sitting in the spots that they got stationed to go sit at. Again, a couple of them just had an incident on Randall's Island, which goes to show you, you did the dumbest thing in my opinion. I'm sorry. You opened up the floodgates for all the wrong shit to happen. There's already stuff that's happening that shouldn't be happening, but now it's going to get even worse. Which means crime is going to get even worse. Mitten, what's going on, baby? Happy Saturday again to everybody that's pulling in. And if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. See, I got to speak on this general topic because on that one, I felt bad because how do you tell these women who were just new here? So it was basically you already had the plans to kick them out. Like again, how do you get ready to boot somebody that's supposed to be giving life into the world? is ridiculous. But I know what it is with some of these quote unquote politicians and shit. Yeah, they upset right now because everything they thought to do backfired to a degree. Especially this, I can't even say what I want to say. I ain't trying to get myself to boot on here. But it's ironic that you would sit there and place that and open up the floodgates. And ain't got nothing to do now. Now you see that it's becoming a problem to some degrees in certain states. Man, because now the crime is going up even more now than what it was. The crime was just somewhat coming down to a degree. But now it's going to raise back up because you got all these new people here. And if they don't have nothing outside of a strong education or some sort of work history, what you think they're going to do? Man, you already know, baby. Look here, and everybody over here, y'all know what it is. Ryder, what's going on, man? I don't smell no pit bulls in the darn chat. Hold on, son. I'm coming here with that Saturday mess. Ryder, what's going on, my guy? Nah, man, you good. Listen, that's anybody. Because I don't deal with certain things I don't need to deal with. Long as the BS don't come over here, I'm happy. You see the avatar up here, man. You see the avatar up here. I ain't playing. Everybody gonna have an unpopular opinion about something. I got unpopular opinions about what the hell we be talking about every day, but hey, I gotta talk about it. And I feel bad because hopefully they would change that up. I gotta follow and see what happened with that story. But for the fact that you said you would be sending these women back to their country, but you would give them the 6 months, you might as well, first of all, if you letting the child be born here, you might as well say he's a citizen. That's what they don't want to tell you. Like once you born here, you don't have more than you're a citizen, regardless of how you feel. You're a citizen. Just because I wasn't educated here as of yet, that don't mean shit. You let me give birth into the world, especially on U.S. soil. So come on now, cut it out. Danielle, what's going on, baby? Tanya, what's going on, baby? I think that was the craziest story I read. Like I said, You telling these migrant women they got 6 months after their child is born to get up out of here. So what was the purpose of bringing them in? You know, that's essentially what you're about to do. Because half of these migrants ain't going to get what they think they're going to get. So they're going to end up either leaving or they're going to find a way to stay here. Yeah, we're talking about that and a few other things. Not just in New York, Ryder. That shit is everywhere, bro. Shit is everywhere. And but some of these states ain't got no real housing for these migrants to go anyway. That's why they pushing them out. I was just talking about a few stories I read. They didn't even have to really just do with New York, just in general. Like it's crazy how some of the crime is going up again. And look, it's not even being done by the people that live here. So again, we gotta essentially figure out the balance, right? Because when they do dumb shit, prime example, who gotta be the one to pick up the mess? It's us, the people that gotta pick up the mess, right? That's why I said when it comes to certain aspects of the game, as much as you don't want to be involved, you should be involved. Obi, what's going on? What's going on? Oh yeah, for those who ain't new here, I got some new people this morning. They might be popping in, or this afternoon they might be popping in. So don't worry. Oh, I'm good, Obi. Enjoying the day off. Just speaking to the people about a few things, you know. But again, how do you wrap up these people and say, okay, look, we gonna bring you here, and then you G them up, and then when they get here, they see they not getting what they supposed to get. They barely got no real shelter. Some of them was already out on the street as soon as they got here. So it was like they basically didn't even leave from where they was at or from their homeland. If some of them was already out and about on these streets like that, homeless, you brought them here to be homeless to add to the population. You know what it is, Ryder? I believe that part, but I also believe there's another part to that too, bro. That's why they was thinking that it was going to work the way it was going to work. Because you got to look at it. There are some people who actually are coming here for better opportunity. And it ain't to just shit on us. No, they coming for better opportunity. They really coming from the gutter. But in the same token, how do you expect me to have that quote unquote freedom of, and some are leaving because of their freedom of religion. Religion, I'm telling you, the shit that separates us in the damn state separates everybody around the world. Religion, politics, money. Three key components. Some are leaving trying to come in because whatever or whoever they believe in, they get ran down on. So it's like basically I'm being mauled down for my choice on how I want to live and who I serve. You know, it's crazy. I'm sorry about that, Danielle. With prayers too. I already know how that is. Healing prayers of those who definitely need it. Oh no, I'm good, Obi. I'm good. I know who you from. I know who you from too. Trust me. No, I know that, Ryder. Riaz, what's going on? Ryder, trust me, I know that part. But look, who are we in control of the politics right now? Yeah, my brother. Let me ask you that question while I'm being petty on this Saturday. Are we are we in are we in that seat to make things happen? No. This is why I was saying at some points there's some people that need to get together. You need to get in and vote in the right type of people. Shoot, even down to your kids. You need to start uplifting them in something so this way certain things in the world can change the way you want it to change. Or the way you feel you need it to change. You done raised your kids decide this is what they want to do and they really dedicated on it, push them for that. They could be the future change regardless. Right, I already know that part, but guess what? They ain't nothing different from the people that's here, son. Let's keep this real, bro. It ain't nothing different from what's going on here, son. Motherfuckers is using and abusing services they don't need. Some of them, not all, but it's the same shit. I get where you going with that, though. Some are on that scam shit. I grant that. Then you got others that are really coming here because guess what? I'm in fear for my life, my family's life. I do not want to have to worry about burying another relative, so on and so forth. I don't want to have to be judged for what I believe in, so on and so forth. Grant that. But again, how do you G a bunch of people to come here and then you basically give them the same rut they just already had? It makes no sense. That's like me bringing you to a basketball game, saying we gonna play in the game. No, we just gonna be sitting on the bench. Why would I bring you to the game? Why would I even lie to you in the first place? That is the problem. It's too much. Telling you truth, lies, all in the same token. Serious, what's going on, baby? The only reason why I feel a little upset about that is because, again, would you prefer to be getting kicked out of your country and you pregnant? Or would you prefer to get kicked out of any country knowing that you pregnant? It's a lot of different questions to ask. And you just gotta be mindful of not so much as the scam, but just know when something is genuine and when it's falsehoods. See, even when it comes down to those type of people, you gotta know and feel that this person is really being genuine about that. No, no, bro, you ain't no. Well, welcome to New York City. I knew this was coming. Shut up, motherfuckers. My bad, y'all. Shit. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, who are they going? Uh-oh. They on the corner. Where they going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Live from Nosy Nate Action News. Uh-oh. Fire truck just stopped on the corner. Don't tell me somebody is stuck in the elevator. Yep. Right across the street. Oh, Lord. My bad. Oh, nah. Somebody's setting fire. What the hell? Oh, they foolish. What the? My bad, y'all. Got caught in the distraction. I knew I wasn't just smelling one type of smoke. Hey, burnt something for real. On the corner of the building. My fault. These people. Oh, no, that's a whole garbage fire. Who the hell? Oh. Oh. My bad, y'all. My bad. Ryder, you good, bro. Listen, Ryder, if I had a problem with you about anything, even down to your opinions, you wouldn't be here. Come on, son. You still got me mad, though. Where the hell my pit bull at, son? I need the fatigue colored one. Ryder, don't come in here with that. Truth, what's going on, baby? Funny armadillo. Can we see what your mama wearing? Wait a minute. Let me make sure about this. Let me make sure. Oh, bye-bye. Don't come in here with that troll shit. Nah, it's not a war zone, but shoot. I'm in the city, Obi. I'm in the city. In New York City, to be honest. And they really said a whole, oh, no, baby Pablo, no. They wild out. Almost started a whole garbage fire in front. Yeah, this is why it be eerie sometimes, even when you gotta wait for sanitation to come pick up all that garbage and stuff. Some of these people in these buildings, I don't know. Y'all wild now. You about to start a whole, yeah, my bad. Oh, I know you did. We both did at the same time. I ain't worried. See, and that's the same damn avatar you had yesterday, you ass monkey. See, this how I know you smoke rocks. My bad, y'all. Brief intermission. This how I know this nigga smoke rocks. You just had the same avatar yesterday, fool. Just a different name. Damn, son. Yeah, Special Bus Kids is really out today. My bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. Shoot. I don't understand that. You not going to be a part of the conversation or anything. Why open your mouth? Or why come in here and just say something stupid like I'm not paying attention to the chat? I don't be caring, Ryder, because this is how I've been proving what I've been proving. You ain't got nothing else outside of this to incorporate in your life. And I'm still winning. You still losing. Make it make sense. See, this would be the type of quote unquote chump and punk that would allow certain things to continuously happen, even in his own area. So why do I want to waste my time and breath on this? And again, you use the same avatar. Stop smoking rocks for 2024, bro. Bro, ma'am, whatever you want to be called. Shoot. Yeah, Ryder, you good though, bro. We all got views and opinions on shit. Me, my personal view was just, it's always going to be a catch 22 when it comes to that. But if you want to grab up a whole group of people, doesn't matter from where, and you bringing them somewhere with no real promises on anything, that's falsehoods right there that you can't take back. Now, what if these people can't go back? Come on now. Truth, like, look at it, like a lot of y'all, especially the ones that might be new here. You're going to get specific ignorance from immature clowns that really have nothing to offer, nothing of value or face to say. So they're going to try to interrupt serious topics like this. And at some points, hey, I'm letting you know right now, you might catch a little eulogy. But it's all in good fun, though. It's all in good fun, though. But see, I'll be honest with you. That is the worst thing you could ever do is lie to somebody and try to bring them to a quote unquote better place. And you don't have nothing for them. That's like me bringing you to the hood and I ain't promising you safety and then something happens. Or I'm promising you ain't nothing gonna happen. You're gonna be able to be entitled to everything around here. Knowing I lie. It's gonna be a catch 22. Oh, but you said I could do this. Yeah, well, apparently you can't. And even if something wasn't going to go to plan, you still have a moral obligation to inform the people. At least those people you grabbing up. Look, we might only be able to bring but so much in here because we still got things we need to clean up. But how you really just sit here and then you're trying to kick people out, not even being here 6 months to a year? It's crazy. Just something to think about for real. Oh, let me encourage the pettiness today. It's the same avatar, man. Just in case you really thought you had something to say. I told you I don't play games for 2024. It's your first and final warning. You got something to say? Say it. Other than that, it really was nice to know you. Sayonara, motherfuckers. But nah, that's crazy. And yeah, that situation on Randall's Island, I don't know. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. You packing people up in the same spots. And some of these people might already have specific tendencies that they already have going on in their own countries. So again, it's essentially you just mixing up the crowd. Come on now. Sorry, but in my opinion, that's a crime. How do you leave people here and you don't have too much to give them? Like you still ain't even give the people that's here that needed anything. They still going through hoops and hurdles. This is why I said in certain instances you would have to try to uplift and bring the right people into play regardless. Even if it is your own. You're gonna need that. Some of y'all say y'all want world change, you want certain things to, but you're not pushing the right people or promoting the right people. So again, how can that work? I mean, what I was saying this whole time about certain things along levels. I know some of y'all probably already know where I'm going as far as even on this topic right here. Didn't I just say the most important thing is communication? Yeah, let me get a one in the chat, please, if I know I said that a long time ago, especially about the politics. Uh, am I wrong or am I right? Communication. Still J, baby. Gotta encourage. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? I see you up in here. I see some up in here. What's going on, babies? And I'm doing. Did she just say happy Friday? Still J, go sit in the corner. Happy Saturday. You can't be a day behind. Oh Lord. My bad, y'all. See, I knew she was gonna come in here with that madness too. See, even on that grand scale, it works. But see, the problem is, not keeping 100 with you. It could be a whole bunch of talking going on. Even when there is listening, there's not effective listening there. It's not effective listening there. I'm sorry. You have a whole bunch of talks, a whole bunch of dialect. If you're not really hearing the message and receiving the message, pretty much going pretty much going into deaf ears. And then at some point, a decision that could mess people up still ends up getting into play. Why? Because you couldn't come together and communicate. Listen, if something don't feel right, if it feel like it's going to cause cripple effect, especially financially, you would want to try to get that together. Yeah, right. It up. Yeah, they man. Listen, there's a lot of different things going on. Don't worry. That's because look, you decide to bring them everywhere and didn't have no course of plans for any one of them really. And the ones you do, never mind. I'm not going down this rabbit hole today, man. Not going down this rabbit hole. But I will say this though. Uh, has your job, right? You never know who could be the next ones to actually bring world change. Again, there's things that's going to have to get rebuilt from the inside out. See, I would be honest with you still, in certain instances, I can see you doing that, but not in a big group the way you doing it. Like for real, I would say pregnant women or families that really are going through whatever. Yeah, but not to that crazy extent. If I know your situation is as bad, okay, look, try to give you this. You know, something. Hold the hell up. Did it really turn into a damn? Yes, it did. Somebody must have threw something in there and going now. Damn man started a whole big ass fire across the street from me. My bad, y'all. These fools nowadays. My thing is, don't bring people here with the promise of anything if you can't do it. And don't try to butter them up or gaslight them either. Keep it 100. Why it seem like nobody can't keep it 100? This is a prime example, again, of a crazy critical breakdown. Willis, what's going on, my guy? You just gonna bring the whole crew in here. The wrecking crew, anything. You don't know what could be going on. And watch, there's gonna be more stories like that going on. Now, certain instances, yeah. Ryder, you wasn't far off by what you said about them bringing them here. But in the same token, too, we know that it's a catch 22 with that. It's always going to be a catch 22, even when you know the truth. Essentially, it's almost like what you accepting right now. So a lot of spots that are about to be full because look how they bringing them in by the flocks. Send them to the biggest states then. And I'm telling you, it's because you got to look at it. You got people already that you got housed that are trying to get into some sort of shelter of their own or some sort of home of their own, apartment, whatever. Doesn't matter. You got enough of that already. Then if it's not that, yeah, ain't too many spots that you could place people. Gotta think about that. You don't got enough hotels. You don't got enough. And then the hotels you got, it, you share. Some of them are sharing. I believe they sharing it with regular. Nah, just picture you thinking you going out for a night with somebody, or even if it is a loved one. You think you go into a nice hotel and you find out the migrants is there. That's just my view and opinion on it. You're gonna feel a little eerie. You know that. I don't know. It's weird that you would even implement that. Why open up the floodgates when you got enough going on? You already got a flooded town of homelessness, education. Man, listen, education ain't where it's supposed to be at. We at the bottom of the totem pole on the worldwide list. Let's keep it a buck. People barely learning, kids barely learning, adults not learning and retraining. Not all, but some. It's the numbers that's crippling us right now. We could have more people implemented into these chairs and seats, especially if they really are for the people. Yes, you got to have knowledge. We know that. But you also got to have patience, willpower, and determination in case you do want to bring it to that aspect of the game. It could be the game changer, regardless to what. So I'm saying we got daily choices that we could be making that could be beneficial and impactful. A lot of times, you know what's stopping us. Because again, things that divide us that really should. I'm all for safety at all costs. I don't care what the hell your color, I don't care about none of that. I do care about your safety though. Education, definitely. Like I said, there's a lot of different factors that need to be changed from the ground up. I was trying to find that report. Hold on 1 second. See, some of these schools are receiving changes, prime example, right? And you want to know why it's happening and happening in the good lights? Because the people are coming together. It ain't just a small group of people. It's actually people who are voicing their opinions about the changes that need to be made in the schools. It's a small portion, but that small portion might spark a huge event everywhere. Because I told you before, if you're gonna have your kids in the school system because you can't do it yourself, then you need to be a visual and a vocal part and an active part of what's going on. It is about your child's education and well-being, right? Let me know if I said something wrong. BMF, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you. But hold on, son. Brief intermission, y'all. BMF, man, didn't I tell you to find my scratch off emojis, man? Nah, what's going on, bro? Yeah. Find my scratch off emojis, man. Yeah, still, Jay. We know it. We know it. You're always doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. I know. It was a happy Friday for everybody. Yeah. That's just my view and opinion on it. Things can change on all cylinders if the ones that are already coming together or the ones that have already been together would just learn to listen and communicate the right way. You can't implement certain things if it's not going to give you any beneficial value or if it's not going to benefit the people at all, especially if you are moving into politics. How can I offer you safety on this when my track record with certain things don't sit right? Prime example, I can't say I want to be a school commissioner or something like that, even if I aspire to be that. If my track record is trash, yeah, what was the purpose? Some of it is going to be trash because guess what? You not trying to follow protocol. Nah, you got to think about the instillment of what's going on. You want safety all around the board, right? Like I said, there's already enough dangers as it is. Dangers in the school, it's almost getting to an all-time high. Getting to a point where most of this is getting recorded. Like it's just come on now. We in this era right now. No doubt, I hear you, BMF. But again, I would tell you in this instance right here, you got to stand strong and stand for something. Don't fall for the trap. And it's the saddest motion though, because again, when I looked at that poll, how are we at the bottom damn near as far as education? It's a lot of things that could be built and changed from the ground up again. And my expression and my freedoms of how I speak it, I'm going to speak it, regardless of how they feel. Down in your communities, things can be changed. If you see that the people you got in office already ain't living up to the expectations, but guess what? Again, you have to work together. It's not just these people that got to put things into motion and hope that it get passed or hope that it can stick. But it's up to the people that's going to back them. If I know this brother or this sister or whoever got this notion to do it and they really are showing how it's being done and they continuously stay on that path even into that portion of anything, those are the people you're supposed to support and bring up, especially if they really are for the betterment and the equality. Correct me if I'm wrong. This opportunity lies around every damn corner, at least from what I was coming up and brought to be raised about. Yeah, opportunity is around every corner, depending on how you do it. Now, one school out here, I know definitely got to change. Yeah, voicing their opinions. Parents, even fellow staff members, I think, was along with those meetings. So they got changes. They needed more. They needed a better library, more books, so on and so forth. Hey, it can be done in all cylinders. Depends on how you do it. Because again, you can have civil talks about things that are going on and how you think you could probably try to change it. Hey, again, nobody can't just be yelling over each other. Yeah, sometimes it's going to be heated because everybody might have different views and opinions on how it should be or how it definitely could be. Again, if y'all ain't willing to really sit down and listen and at least put one stroke of an idea somewhere where you know it could be that definite benefactor, then again you go back to the drawing board. Not everything gets done overnight, we know that. But at the same token, you gotta understand this too. It really is solely about true, not so much a satisfaction, but true perspiration, just getting to a point in your life where you don't have to worry about too much. I could be in the roughest of spots, but I know it's certain things that are not going to happen because there are more than just one to two specific safe zones that keeps everybody afloat. Look, I don't care what you do, even if you're going to be living the life. It's just certain areas you know you should never be playing around in, especially if it's going to cause danger. So again, it's a little bit of everything from your smallest part of your community, the people actually sitting there and holding accountability to the people that need to be held accountable. Do what you do. Because in my all in all opinion and my honest vision for what I already see, you're gonna tell me it's gonna take for y'all to destroy everything, for y'all to figure it out. We should have been doing better in the first place. And no, I'm not judging. I'm literally just giving my question of the day. Are you literally gonna have to destroy everything for you to wake up and wisen up? Should never have to come to that. That's why these talks are necessary. These talks are for everybody. And I mean everybody. Yeah, my mouth might not be super professional, but I'm real about mine when it comes to that. Don't care. There are a lot of people who have cried, moped, and haven't done shit. Sorry to say it. But some of y'all still keep these people in these high places instead of just saying, nah, we gotta move forward. We gotta think better. And if we ain't gonna get what we supposed to get, then guess what? We gonna have to figure it out. one way of battling certain situations in your small communities or your big community. We see the homeless problem. Prime example. Again, some have mental health and have been kicked out of their asylums or been kicked out of their buildings because now they have turned it into something else. Tell me something wrong there. When you already got a group of them that don't have mental health issues, they just out and down on their luck because of specific situations. Situations that are being caused by bullshit promises. Let me know when I said something wrong here. I don't think I did. You will be able to create and continuously create opportunities, not just uplifting yourself and the people around you that need it, and definitely all on the same accord as far as just uplifting and building. You got to make sure the young ones are the ones behind too. Teach them something. Again, how could you expect any type of real changes to occur or happen when the young ones behind you don't have nothing to grasp on? Now, again, there's a couple of schools that I see in this report that they made some real strides. They were focused on their kids' education and well-being. And that's what a lot of these schools are going to have to be doing at some point. The school should not be considered another aspect of the streets. Shouldn't have to worry about no gun issues, no none of that. It should never have to come to a point of you having to put metal detectors in the school in the first place. But in this day and age, we see that it's necessary. So if you are going to be a part of something, you better make sure that this is what it is. And again, teaching what you're supposed to teach. I don't care who you are. I don't care if that's your biological children, adopted children, so on and so forth. You better be making sure you're teaching them something. You're going to have to figure it out. And again, communication, again, down to the smallest detail, will help. Can't say I said anything wrong, though. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. But yeah, for every little bit of bad news you got, you was getting some good news. See, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I looked at the news stories that was popping up on my phone, most of them was negative to the core. But then you had a couple of them that actually sparked some goodness into the day. And it's good to see that these schools are actually getting what they need done. New libraries, books, all of that. Computers, probably helping with certain programs, bringing back certain programs. Again, how can you expect change anywhere, even down to the smallest thing like your school system? You're not being a part of it. And GJ, we done had this darn conversation before. You know what? Hold on, GJ. Brief intermission, y'all. GJ got to get one of these, y'all. He got to get the welcome to the eulogy package. Tired of this, man. Tired of this, man. Oh, what's going on, bro? You know, I had to come mess with you, man. Again, happy Saturday to everybody that pulled in. Don't think I'm getting gangster to anybody. No. But people that are here, I mess around everybody. In the same token, I'm gonna be bringing you something real. Again, gotta be a vocal part, individual part, and the active part of changing everything from the ground up. Prime example, if you're gonna come together in a partnership and you decide to get a couple buildings and you're gonna turn them into whatever it is you're gonna turn them to, if it's given opportunity on an employment level or even a high position on levels, hey, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you listen, communicate. And if certain things don't fit right on either end, you toss those to the side and figure those out for another day. Now I already know, GJ, you know how to mess with you, son. You know, I knew he was gonna come out at some point. I told you I smell barbecue ribs, man. I knew it. Somebody over here cooking. I didn't call you over here. Why you coming over here? Come on, you doing this again. Your man's over here, man. Come on, man. Come over here with that. What you want? What you want? Oh Lord. Coming over here with that madness. Come on, man. You bad, y'all. You already know who already done woke up. What's up like that? Nah, serious truth. I appreciate that, but it's honest facts. You know why it was certain things that didn't happen when it was us coming up? Because guess what? Our parents wasn't involved. There was certain parents I knew was junkies, and guess what? They still came up for their kids, and they was making sure it wasn't nothing going on in the school that didn't need to go on. Nowadays, you just accepting any and everything without even having to talk. That's what I'm saying. There's things that can change, but how can it change when people are not sitting down and having that talk? Again, I would implore this again. Start sitting down at them dinner tables and having them talks. And I would say that to all you families. Yes, I'm just giving you a word of advice. And if you really are involved as far as your family's supposed to be the strong knit structure, yeah, have them talks. Gotta look at all of these darn situations as we speak now. There are certain schools that are being overcrowded with kids because they've already closed down a lot of different schools and they done turned them into something else. Even down to some of these churches, they done turned them into something else. And that's bad. Where we could have been a part of gaining that back. Okay. If you're not gonna have this, let us have this. People need to come together and figure that out. That could be a wave right there. Okay, well look, we got a spot already. Now we just need to get the loan. Figure this out. Come together with a executed plan. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of different cylinders that could be changed from the ground up. Even down to realty, property, all that. It's just nobody don't really take the time. And the ones that are, they slowly progressing, but they progressing nonetheless. But it would be a fast progression for almost everybody. They would just come together for real, learn to listen. And again, I would advise you parents, Start getting more involved in your kids' schools and make sure that they are being taught properly. But also make sure that your kids is doing what they're supposed to be doing. Because again, there's some of you who are allowing your kids to come to school just to be distractions. Some of them kids, it ain't their fault because they probably already was dealing with aggression issues, not being funny. No child should ever be bucking up to an adult, period. Not one that's trying to teach and help you. And then we know in some instances, yeah, we've had teachers who have done the utmost. So it's a catch 22 again. But again, being involved and being more visual of what's going on will help you. Oh, shoot. Shout out to this iced coffee. Okay, they made up for yesterday. My bad. You know, I'm doing another review too. Yeah, yeah. Okay, they made up for yesterday. Yesterday's Frappuccino tasted like chocolate milk. This one tastes like how it's supposed to taste. No doubt, BMF, you ain't missed much. What you over there snacking on, man? We being greedy today. Come on, man. On both angles. I see you on that one too. And that's why I said one time before again. So a lot of you out there, you fathers definitely get involved when it comes to your kids' school. I would honestly say be more involved, period. But it goes back to that old conversation we just had recently. Again, parents are going to have to come together and work as a unit no matter what the cause, no matter what the situation. You have to come together. Cool gamer, what's going on? I already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, let me know when I said something wrong there. Everything starts with communication. Come on, don't laugh at us, BMF. Come on, son. We being greedy today. So what you got up in here? So what you got up in the serious? Ask him the question. What do you got in the snack bag? Come on, come on. We got time. I'm petty today. I got petty time today. Come on, man. We got the goodies in the bag today. Come on. Nobody got nothing. $1 million a week goodie business, and ain't nobody in here got nothing. What's up with that? See this? See this? See, I know BMF. Yeah, he knows something. B Sugar, what's going on, baby? Happy Saturday, baby. See, I know Siri. She knows something. Yeah, she knows something. But you know, it's common sense. No matter where you coming from, what struggle you going through, you can get past that. Again, building yourself, building the people around you, educating, just being dedicated. That's it. Yeah, I know B Sugar. She knows something. She knows something. But again, like, let's be real. I don't care how you feel about the conversation, how uncomfortable it is. You're gonna have to have it. But again, it gets to a better place after that. Because now, where do you move forward from that situation? Uh, I see a cheesecake and a pretzel over here. I don't really eat popcorn, so y'all can all share that. It look like two big tubs. Y'all can share all the popcorn. And y'all can share some of the pretzels, huh? Wait a minute. Where my cheese sauce on top of them pretzels, man? I've been disrespected. I've been disrespected for the. You know what? I'll be right back. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm back now. Oh, look at little baby Bruce Willis. Look at him. No, not the best with you. Nah, we was just talking about a few different things. I was reading the story a while, well, not even a while back, like 2 days ago. I was reading this story. They was telling these migrant women that they wasn't gonna basically send them back where they was gonna send them to until after 6 months of their child's birth. And a few little crimes have been happening since the rise of the migrants, and it's a little bit of everything. Nah, we do it over here. Hammer, what's going on, baby? Right now, that's where we was at as far as the school and the education. Because again, the parents were more involved. Let's keep it real. In the era that we in right now, let's say if this was in our era, you really think a lot of this would have been going on? No. Parents would have had a fit and a half. Come on now. What you mean my kids ain't got the wait, hold on. Come here, bring this back real quick. What you mean my kid ain't got this? Like, what we doing? What you mean they can't? Wait a minute. What you mean you cutting their programs? Hold on. What you mean? Hold on. What you doing? Come on. What you mean they ain't got proper books? What you mean they? Hold on. Like, come on now. It gotta be more involved. Again, you don't stand for something, you gonna fall for every damn thing, even down to what's going on in your kid's school. Parents gotta be more involved. Yes, mothers and fathers, fathers and mothers. Yeah, guardians, whoever. Start being more involved to see what's going on in your kids' schools, man. You don't voice, you don't do what you need to do, is going to continuously go down the wrong hill. For real. Not even gonna hold you. There's certain things I know for a fact would be a beneficial fix. Man, again, it's strongly more on the people, or at least building within the right people in the community, and then making it work from there. Some areas, I'm not gonna lie to you, it feel like it'll never get back to where it's supposed to be. If that's the case, then hey, let the people who don't want to be a part of the build have that. It is supposed to be opportunity everywhere, right? My opinion, it's time to start making it happen, even with the smallest thing like communication. Stop letting the pride get into it. Take everything else out of the equation that always leads to some sort of division or split up or fight, and actually put up a fight for something that's worth it. You might not like what's being said, might not like the fact that I'm the one saying it, but you need to accept it. Don't nothing change unless you really get to communication and then actually get to doing the work. And as far as that, that's the main thing y'all need to focus on right now is the educational value. Parents start coming together. The community as a whole need to start coming together. When there's things that you know shouldn't be done and know shouldn't be taught, or if they're lacking certain things that would give them even more creative vision and ideas to try to grow into a better person, you need to be a part of that. Nonetheless, that's another story for another day. Mostly just wanted to chime in on a few things. I'm still being a little bit petty. I still got some time. Still got some time. You gotta wake up and wisen up. The worst thing ever is being in a world with no type of education, not being knowing how to read, none of that. There are some people right now who are even in positions, and you would be surprised. They probably don't know how to read a lick, but they got people that know how to read. Again, even down to that, you want to encourage yourself. For those who might be thinking they going through educational issues, as far as really learning, reading, dyslexia, whatever, hey, you're gonna need to try to get that help. Closed mouth ain't gonna get fed for real. And again, it's up to solely the parents, the guardians, the older siblings, whoever, have to make it work. Damn it, I did it again. My bad, y'all. My bad. I thought, nah, you right, serious. But see, that's the thing. You shouldn't know how to count more than just money. Because there's going to be days in your life where you're not going to be able to count on nobody but yourself. If you don't even know how to read a lick, write, do anything, how you going to do anything? Basically stuck and you crippled. And in certain instances, this is where you go down that wrong road. If I can't do this, then I'm gonna have to do this to survive. Shouldn't have to. No, that was me. My fault. I did that again. Pressing the wrong damn button. And I was just agreeing with Sirius on that about they know how to son. My bad, y'all. Jewel, what's going on, baby? Again, it's really solely down to communication. What do you want? What do you need? I want to go do this and I want to start building this. Okay, well, let's figure out how we do this. Communication. Again, both parents are going to have to be involved, mothers and fathers. Again, your sole purpose is to be the influences and the role models for them. Again, let me know when I said something wrong. I want my kid to be a success and a success story. I got to propel them to that. And yet, in the same token, I cannot live my life through them. It's a balance. D Shep, what's going on, my guy? But you know what? In certain instances, you'll tell when somebody knows. You can tell when somebody knows how to read and the ones that don't. Because at some point they let the cat out the bag. Because if you get caught up in certain situations, and if you can't read that paper in front of you, you might as well say you done signed your life away. Or what you think might be a light sentence ain't gonna be a light sentence. It doesn't matter what stage in life, you're never too old to learn, you're never too old to build yourself better and even try to spark the change. But again, it's solely up to you. You're gonna have to put in that work. You're gonna solely have to put in that work because your accomplishments won't mean nothing if you didn't put in the real work. In my opinion, that would just be you took a shortcut to where you need to be at. Gotta read. Because you don't know what contracts you could be signing, fine print, all of that. See, like I said, the smallest programs that was beneficial to us, they ain't got them right now. Village, what's going on? What's going on? Definitely appreciate some of the new ones who just came in here. Hopefully, y'all see what it is over here. We give you a fair balance. Yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna have them talks. We're gonna get nitty and gritty. Same token, we know how to have fun, and it's all about the love and respect. And that's another thing that's going. You can't even love and respect the conversation. Conversational value is more than anything. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Chilling, man. You know, because again, I could read something, but if I don't understand it, that's a problem. So again, you gotta come hand in hand. Specific programs that were taken away and still being taken away would give these kids a better opportunity at education and growth. And even on a sensible level of saying, okay, well, if I don't want to go down this path, I can create my own path by just visualizing and seeing how certain things are done. It's all about the mechanics, right? You can make any opportunity happen through the mechanics. What I need to make this shit work, what I need for it to start going and flowing. If it's like building a car, guess what? um, let it build. Add adjustments, upgrades, just like you would do anything else. But again, you would have to put in the work. There's some things you ain't going to be able to rely on when it comes to getting backing. But if you got the right people backing you, trust me, that blessing goes a long way. It's really about the determination of what you want and how you're going to perceive it and how you're going to receive it and what you're going to give back. Giving back the fundamentals of life. Reading and communication, definitely. There are some people who can read, but because of their speech impediments, probably got problems with stuttering, so on and so forth, right? You would have to give them the help too. Those programs is somewhat speech therapy, all of that. Some of those is almost getting eliminated. Bring those back. Even if they're going to take them out the schools, you should have them in your community where everybody's going to be able to do something. Got some kids who might be partially deaf, that were deaf in one ear, so on and so forth. You forgot. The school system is made and compromised as far as a whole bunch of different kids. Some with some severe issues, some with no issues. And it's about separation. But if some of these schools are being closed down, these areas are being closed down, and they are being built to be something else, again, that's another piece of property and land that could have been beneficial in the growth. You don't want your school system to be eliminated. Better start getting on board. Start coming to these meetings and start really being that change. Can't say it more clear. It's about the work ethic. It's about understanding the work ethic. It's about just putting all the necessary tools right in front of you. Your soul factor, again, as a parent, is to make sure your kid is learning the right things they need to learn for life, not just for the moment and not just for survival. Start being more active on all angles. Put your personals to the side and focus on those that need it. Can't make it any more clearer today. And if something ain't looking right in your school system, got two options. You either going to stand up and fight, or you're going to put them somewhere else. And if you put them somewhere else, make sure they are learning and getting the proper education and not what they want to try to teach them. Because, yeah, they're trying to teach them a lot of different things as far as inclusion with certain things. But again, that's again causing the confusion and a distraction. That's just my view and opinion on it. That's another little open rabbit hole discussion for another day. But I mostly just want to chime in with y'all on this good old Saturday. Good old Saturday. Throw a few topics out there today. The link is still in the chat in case anybody want to chime in. I feel that is a topic of discussion though. And some people need to come together to figure out how they make their school systems better. Appreciate you, BMF. That's what's up, man. Hopefully all well on their end too. See, again, I'm all for the conversations, even the uncomfortable ones. I just had an uncomfortable one to a degree yesterday. But that's only because from my spirit on it, my aspect on that was truth. I couldn't think to bring my child in the world just to neglect them or even end their life. Something I couldn't do. Shoot, if I had all three of mine right now, you crazy? Wouldn't be a damn thing I wouldn't be doing for them. But they'll definitely be learning the value of work, learning the value of a dollar, hard work, and determination. Real spill, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you, baby. And if y'all haven't done so, definitely, get in tune with the people that's in these chats. Definitely good, good supporters, good content creators. The school board meetings, even down to the city council meetings and stuff. If you can get involved with that, get involved with it. Because again, how can any changes really be made if the people ain't coming together? You crying about it, but you ain't really going to be about it. And again, the small handful that are, voices are barely being heard. So again, it would have to be the numbers working with us and not against us. Can't keep it no clearer than that. And even if you got books of knowledge and books that you know should be in the schools, implement those books. And if not, teach from home. Being real though. Because again, I know there's going to be some who not going to really be able to homeschool their kids, not with their careers or jobs, whatever. Grant that again. But make sure you're being active when it comes to that. Because again, the kids are already going to be going through enough traumas in the world as it is. School should be the last one, and home should be the last one. Those two destinations should never be that psychological and detrimental to them. Again, start preparing. Have these conversations, even when it's uncomfortable. Killer, what's going on, my guy? I'm feeling that instance. Again, y'all should never have to learn the hard way. Again, communicate, open your mouths, and also listen. Take into consideration what's being said, what's being thrown out there. Parents start having these talks. Kids start really opening up and listening. And the same token, hey, parents, listen to what the kids are saying. Because guess what? They're going through things that you might not be aware of. Again, open your mouths, communicate. Yeah, we have knowledge that we pass down, and they have knowledge that they give up to us too. Stuff that we might not be aware of, that we are still getting used to. So hey, gotta be able to listen, reason, and communicate. The best way for a structure to stay strong, regardless. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, it will feel like a magnificent change. Because now you got people in the game that's being a part of the change. Some of you cry about worldwide change, but how can you have worldwide change not having these talks? You're not uplifting. And you also not keeping those who need to be safe. Because again, everybody could be a blueprint to something. But it does start with safety. How can anything be possible when the people who actually do make it and try to come back and show love end up being the ones getting taken out? There are certain situations where people are suffering now because you basically killed off the blessing that was about to come back and bless everybody. You knocked them off, all because of sheer jealousy and everything else along those lines. Some of them wasn't even doing the things that would have caused it to even happen. But it's sad though. That's what I'm saying. Everything, even down to the smallest things in your community, does start with the people in the community. And if you can't get it together, then some points, some of y'all might have to go elsewhere and build your own community. Because almost essentially that's what it's coming to. I have these talks, I'm speaking to those who I know need to hear it. These talks a lot of times are going to be triggering again. It's going to be uncomfortable. But I'm all for it because, again, we got to get to a point of healing. How can you even make change again when there's no healing process? Just something to think about for the day. What's going to keep y'all all afternoon neither. I need to figure out, I'm trying to figure out, yeah. You know what? For those who are following me on Twitch, yeah, I'm going to do a little something over there today. I'll see y'all definitely around 6 o'clock. But if we have any issues, hopefully we don't, because I just updated that sucker. But if we do have issues, I will be back on the backup. Nonetheless, though, just a nice little talk with the people. And for all the new people that are here, again, we want to have conversations on all levels. But we also want to be building and growing on all levels. That's what it's for right here. But let me get up out of here. Definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. And y'all know it's always a blessing to bring something to the people regardless. And yeah, I'll see y'all definitely at 6 o'clock. Make sure I don't have no Wi-Fi technical issues or any of that. Because we're definitely going to be in the building. But if we do have them, don't worry. I'll be back on the Warzone Nate channel. We back, baby. Hopefully y'all enjoying your Saturdays, Saturday evenings in the UK. Oh yeah, and you future babies, happy Sunday, baby. And for those who might have just been coming in, you can definitely catch the replay. So just something to think about for the day. These are the type of talks we will get regardless to how the people feel. But again, these is for the people who actually want to receive the message. And if you can't understand the message, hey, the message ain't for you. Yeah, I know, BMF. Next time you come in here without my scratch off tickets, man, I'm gonna put my box in. Matter of fact, hold on. I'll be right. Next time you come up in here without my darn scratch off tickets, you see this? You got to deal with this, son. I ain't Nate Tyson, not playing with you, man. Stop playing with me, man. Better find my scratch offs and stop playing. Nah, but let me get up out of here, though. I'll definitely see y'all around 6. And if not, I'll be back on the backup, definitely. Either which way, you're going to get a reminder. So, good. Always good to have a good talk with the people. And this is what we're going to keep doing. Hopefully, y'all enjoy your evenings, too. Just in case if I don't come back for another talk. And I'll be up in the morning with that good old Scythe. I think I'm gonna have a discussion tomorrow night. I think I was gonna break something down that I was supposed to. It might be that time. What you mean, oh Lord? Come on now. You know he wrong coming in here without my scratch off tickets. Come on, son. Come on, son. Step in this boxing ring. I'm tired of your shit. Nah, but y'all enjoy yourselves, and I'll definitely see y'all later. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real builds. And yeah, I'll see y'all at 6. And hopefully I see you resting on the river sticks. Oh, wait, before you leave, Sirius, can you please drop the Warzone Nate channel just in case? Yeah, in case y'all want to have some good vibes. You know how we doing it on a Saturday, baby. Sirius, put the boxing gloves on, baby. Oh, man. I don't see no taco burritos later, though. We're going to have a problem. Taco burritos, damn it. Hey, BMF. Hey. I'm still up here, son. You see me? I'm still up here, son. Better leave Tanya alone, son. Come on, don't start that madness, man. Coming in here without scratch up tickets and making demands. Look at this. Come on, man. Nah, but y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open until the next live. We out of here. Peace and blessings.